I just want to talk about gardening with deer pressure. I get a lot of deer pressure right here in my front shade garden, and I've learned a lot. I just want to share a few things. This right here does great. They don't eat it. It's asters. This right here is great. It's ajuga. And then I thought my Pieris was doing great, but there's another one here that they did eat, and it's just now growing back. It wasn't that big though. It was smaller, but they ate all the leaves off it. And I thought heuchera corbels would be deer resistant. They did not eat this one, but they did eat that one. And they didn't eat that one, but they did eat that one, and they're just kind of coming back. I have a lot of hostas in here, and I'm working on getting them out because they get eaten so much. Let's see, here's one here and another one here. They're just barely coming back from being chewed up. This is lamium. I just planted it. I love it. I love how bright it is in the shade. I must get more of that. The deer are not eating it, so I need a lot more. There's another hosta. They ate all the way down. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4 more hosta when they're 5. I need to get all these out and plant something in here that the deer won't eat. This, let's see, oh shoot, calla lily is coming back fabulously. The deer don't eat that. I bought this, I don't even know if you can see it. It's a viburnum bush. I researched it before buying it. It said it was deer resistant, and it's not. It's just, they're gonna kill it soon if I don't find a better place for it. And I put this fern here just because it looks so empty and sad over here. I had it on the other side, but it just looks so barren over here. This is a ligustrum, sunshine ligustrum, and I don't think it turns as yellow as it should because it should be in full sun. And sometimes it's doing great, but you can see, look at this, they just eat all these leaves down. So I need to move that, and when I do, I'll probably move it somewhere a little bit more sunny. I have a lot of columbine here. The deer don't touch it. It's self-seeds, so that is great. And also it's evergreen. I really love it. I'm gonna try to get more of that. So I made this border. This is kind of like a half circular border of asters. They're doing fabulous. Evergreen, deer resistant. I just love it. Other things that are deer resistant is this cast iron plant, evergreen, deer resistant. I just planted a little bit more. I have more down there. Foxglove. Foxglove is very deer resistant. They don't touch it, and it's evergreen. I love it. I love it. I'm definitely doing more. I winter sowed the seeds, and I just planted some more along here and here. They look very sad because they just got planted here. Here is a Patsia japonica, and they are kind of deer resistant, but they also get eaten a little bit, so that's I don't know, it's kind of deer resistant. I do want more of those though. All right, so what I'm planning on doing here is I'm gonna put cast iron in the front here. I'm gonna continue this swoop along here and put cast iron along here in the front, and then since the foxglove is taller than it, I'm gonna put foxglove behind it. And so I've planted another foxglove there. This one I planted a couple weeks ago. These foxglove I just planted today. I just love them. They're very whimsical. They give us cottage sense feel. Okay, here's a whole bunch of foxglove I just planted today. And here's more that I planted yesterday. And here's another hosta that I am going to remove eventually because It's not safe here. I have daylily here. They eat them, so I'll probably have to remove them eventually. Okay, I've got, let's see, I planted some more foxglove right here and there just today. There's 3 more hosta that I have to remove. I'm trying to keep like a little path around the tree to be able to walk there. I'm making a swoop here of these bushes. They are like holly. They're way up there up against the house. They were there when we bought it. I don't like how close they are to the house, and I'm trying to shape them like a box. And I dig up the ones that kind of shoot out the bottom, and all these bushes I planted from the babies of that bush. So they're very easy to multiply. Not that I want them or anything, but I think this will look pretty as a little walkway. And I've got along the walkway kind of directing the path here. And they're up here. I love this little swoop here. Liriope. I'm trying to, and then I've got like a little boxwood wall here that I'm trying to be like, deer, don't come in here, deer. But they do sometimes. Sometimes they come in and drink water out of the bird bath. But I mean, it kind of works. Like, it's funny. Like, I have all these Asiatic lilies that the deer have not touched yet this season. I'm hoping they won't come in here. I'm hoping to get the blooms on them. They're nice and tall to kind of, you know, give the bird bath a little privacy there. Here I have echinacea. This is the 2nd year for those. So, and I just transplanted that one Asiatic lily that I had over here that got eaten. So I moved it over here. Those are, shoot, what are they called? Autumn. And these are, too many words. I know it, I just can't think of it. They flowered while we were out of town, and I got back just in time to deadhead them. But anyway, I like to keep it really formal up front. I'm trying to keep it formal, lots of lines up front, and then more wild as we move out here. Also, the deer are eating, let's see, they are eating this cordylines. They eat the cordylines, but they are not eating the dracaenas. And they do not eat this, what is it, with the yellow flowers. And then I've got podocarpus here, a line. They don't eat that. They have pulled a couple out and like sampled it, really damaged them. And they don't normally eat the Liriope, but they did eat, like, nibble on one here, and then I think they realized they don't like it, so that's good. And then I've got a couple of penstemon right here. So a lot of this they don't eat. They don't eat this succulent, the scallop lavender. They don't eat that, so that's good. And then over here, I've got like a swoop. Here's more of the sedum. That's what it is. Autumn joy sedum. I put those in those pots down there. And they're not happy in the pots, but they love being in the ground. Anyway, I've got a row here of, wow, asters. Oh my gosh, they got so big. I just planted these like last fall. They're ginormous. They're very happy here in full sun. Like over there they get part shade and they're in the shade there, and I thought they were doing great there, but oh my word, I cannot believe how big they are. And I just this spring planted this boxwood hedge, and this is a holly here. I just wanted to you know, match that hedge there, make it nice and formal looking. I love holly because I love how glossy the leaves are. Oh, they're so pretty. And then I've got these, let's see, a few more holly. What are these called? Mums. They're white mums. They were here when we moved in, and you know how they kind of split apart. You can kind of see how they split apart over here. By the way, these are very deer resistant. Deer do not eat mums, and they do not eat rosemary. I was trying to make a rosemary hedge, but it's incredibly dried out. It looks very sad, but it's also kind of pretty. But I wish it wasn't. I need to move my drip hose back there. But anyway, what I was saying is the mums split apart and they kind of spread apart. So I cut out the babies and I bring them up forward to kind of filling in out front a little bit more. These are arborvitae. It says, you know, I read online that deer eat them, but they haven't eaten any of these, and I don't understand why. We're right next to the woods here, and this is where the deer come out and into the yard, but yeah, I thought it was weird that they don't eat these for me. I've got another holly here and some iris. They don't eat iris. I have a little tiny black-eyed Susan here. I threw in an asparagus here just because I didn't know where to put it. And then I have a lamb's ear. Oh, it's so pretty and soft. Oh, I love it. So glad. I got that free from a plant swap. I'm so glad. I love it. Anyway, this is how it looks in May here in South Carolina, 8B. Deer don't eat mums. Deer don't eat rosemary. Deer don't eat holly. Deer don't eat asters. They haven't eaten boxwood. This is, smoke bush. Oh, my smoke bush. I love this. It's so like, the leaves are like translucent, or not translucent. What is it? The color is just amazing. Peony. They don't eat the peonies. They don't eat sedum. So just plant things that deer don't want to eat, and then it'll do well. Also, finding things that can grow in the shade that they don't eat is a challenge. They love eating hostas, so I will be lifting all my hostas and replacing them with something else. Oh, also, deer don't eat Rose of Sharon. This is a Rose of Sharon. It is magnificent. It loves the shade. And I have all these little saplings here, which I love. I've got more Fatsia japonica here. And these are just wildflowers that are growing here so far. I like the blue ones. I really like forget-me-nots, and I'm going to try to propagate the forget-me-nots more. The yellow ones, I'm not sure what they are, but I don't really like yellow in my shade garden. I know they're really bright and pretty, but I just prefer pink, blue, and white. Also, I really like, I brought these from my old house, the rainflowers. They're doing quite well right now. This is my little lighted pedestal. I really love my little statues in the garden. That and my Japanese lantern over here. Anyway, I pulled up a bunch of hostas. I put them in pots in my backyard, and I'm just trying to grow more foxglove, and I will definitely be winter sowing more foxglove next year, and probably more columbine. I have giant yellow columbine, and some of these are yellow and some are purple. I'm going to quit growing the yellow and just focus on the purple ones. They're just so much more pretty. the pink petticoat ones. They're just so, so pretty. So anyway, oh, also, I don't know if you can see this. It's a Japanese maple, the blood red, whatever. The deer do eat that, so that is very sad. That is not doing well here. But they don't eat, you know, things like that, that fern. So anyway, that's all. Thank you.